saw my last vlog, you know what we're doing right now. We're on our way to Jellystone Park Campground. We're super excited. Taking the trailer out for the first time. I think I want to name her Betty. I think I've decided. I've wanted to name a vehicle Betty for a while now, but each time I want to, John says no, but I'm gonna name the trailer Betty because she's so pretty. It's only about an hour-ish drive, so that's pretty cool. We're getting a little bit later of a story of my life. It's 6:51. We thought we would leave a little bit earlier, but if you saw the last vlog, I had a lot to do. I had shaved down Nuna, which took 3 hours. It was so humid out. Then I had to do a bunch of grocery shopping, and yeah, because I wanted to make sure to shop on Friday because it's 4 times the rewards points at Kroger, and you girls gotta save on gas. Packing up was actually pretty fun because there's so many different places we can pack stuff now that I was trying to minimize how much stuff I was bringing because that's just what I usually do. As a family of 5 in a small vehicle, we had to figure that out. But now we have all this extra storage, and so we actually have room back there. But the kids, I think, are excited. First time camping for them. John, I think, is getting excited. Are you excited?
I will be when we're set up and sitting down.
Yeah. Ooh, the apple orchard's getting picked over. Look at her, isn't she adorable? And our bikes are on the back of that, and then the kids' bikes are in the truck bed with some totes. We're here after hours, so the office is closed, but I pre-checked in, so our wristbands and everything should be waiting for us at the building. We only had one little hiccup, which was one of the top windows was starting to lift. That was exciting, opening up the entire A-liner, because you have to open the whole thing up into its teepee or whatever on the side of the toll road, but it was fine. And I told John, I was like, it would not be a camping trip with me if something like this didn't happen 10 minutes in. So I forgot to get water. I left my big water jug at home on accident so we stopped at the gas station so I could get some big jugs of water just to refill our water bottles and cook with. But yeah, Kai's excited. What are you doing back there? Nuna's excited to get out of the car. Did you get it? Oh, our goodies. Like, this is where we are right now. And then it went like this, and then it comes over that way. Alright, so it looks like we're coming up on the water slides. I don't see those on here. Turn that corner. So this just has this, I guess, keep going straight. I don't. There's gonna be a fork in the road to go left or go right eventually, and you're gonna want to go right. To the right. And then we're gonna go up. You know what I mean?
Do you want it this close to the pad, or you want it more that way?
Yeah, because we want to step off onto the pad. This is the patio that we'll... Yeah. Okay. Do you want to pull up just a tiny bit? Kind of a hill. Mind being on kind of a hill?
I don't know.
It's muggy. It's about 9:30. Like I said, I wish we would have gotten here earlier, but whatever, it's fine. Dogs are acclimating, I think, okay. Nuna's a pro. Georgie's kind of being a little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on her. But yeah, if you're not a family of 5 or 4, I guess Ava's not here, but you're not a family of 4, unless you have a crap ton of food. So food is really what's taking up most of this area, but I'll do a tour tomorrow. This is kind of the setup we have going on. And I'll show you guys the rest of the camp tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna take care of my kids and feed them because it's 9:30 and we haven't had dinner. So I'm gonna make noodles and a shrimp cocktail because John got the wrong shrimp. So we have shrimp cocktail. Who has shrimp cocktail when they camp? We do, apparently. Good morning. So we made it through the night. It was actually pretty pleasant weather-wise after kind of a little bit humid, but not too bad. I think tonight will be way better because it's supposed to cool off way faster, but it actually was really nice last night. We had our fans going and yeah, the bed was tight fit. I think I may have John convinced to let me get rid of that shelf because I made him sleep up against it since he loves it so much. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I will say it's a little stiff, but not terrible. And we're honestly, it's more comfortable. I don't know, actually I would say the air mattress is more comfortable in the tent, but the environment is more comfortable in the camper. So yeah, we just got done eating breakfast. We just had cereal. We're gonna ride our bikes down to the registration so that way we can get our wristbands and stuff, but I need to change first. Last night the tour wasn't that great. It's a little bit messy in here because we're still trying to figure out organization, but yeah, there's our little microwave that usually goes in there. We pulled it up on top of the counter so we could use it, and now this is our pantry, so all of our snacks and food. Then we have silverware, plates, all of that in those drawers. In here we have like dishware stuff. In here we have some ice and some drinks. Stovetop we're not using. Bed, we have all of our clothing is all shoved underneath there, and then on the outside in that back corner, all the kids' suitcases were in there when we were traveling. Now they're in their tent. We have our coats hanging. There's Kaya outside near the truck. This side we have laundry basket for dirty clothes, so that way when I get home I can just pull them out, and they traveled under there really well too. I also had food and stuff in here while we were traveling, which was great. That basket's for shoes because John and I usually have extra pairs of shoes. We put these mesh things up, which I've been putting like my camera and things, locks, remotes, and then this back area just has food and nonsense and our kettle and our rice cooker. So yeah, organization, we're still working on it. I did get these command hooks so we could hang fans, and they actually worked really, really well, especially that one above our bed. But it just helps circulate air. Though this one's annoying me because it's obviously crooked, and I didn't realize it as I was putting it up because it was really late last night and I'm short. So we'll have to fix that because that's gonna probably
like the camper being crooked
bother me.
Bothering me.
Why don't you just re-level it?
We gotta go to the camp store.
Okay, hold on.
We're supposed to be there at 9.
Here, why don't you finish the tour while I finish getting ready then?
I don't.
Show me
There's the
outside.
cooler. There's a dog. Luna.
I need to brush my teeth. No.
There's Kelly. She's doing her glamping.
My what?
Her glamping.
Okay, so.
Are we still all gonna go?
Yeah, we're supposed
Yeah, I'm
to.
just brushing my teeth real quick. Alright, we gotta go register. You girls stay here. Hey, sweetie. So we have the issue of Nuna just wants to be inside the camper. Georgie just wants to be outside. Neither one of them like being on this lead, but that's the park rules. But they're doing so well. John did probably a horrible job of showing you guys the camp setup, but the kids are in this tent over here. We're just setting this up with our little kitchen and cooking area. I don't want to do any cooking inside the A-liner just because it's so small. I don't want smell to kind of get on stuff. Yeah! And then our camper's over here, and then our truck is parked on the other side, and we have our bikes over here. John's putting ice down my pants. Really? I don't want wet underwear, you jerk. That's different. Now you're just being mean. So we just went into some gem mining. The kids found some pretty cute little rocks and stones. We're gonna make lunch, which we're just doing sandwiches, and then we're gonna go back down and ride our bikes to get to the mini golf area and then swimming. So,
And arcade.
and then we'll do arcade later. But
Mayonnaise?
I got the mayonnaise out, so now I'll rebury all the meat stuff. Also, fun fact, this is one of the original picnic tablecloths that I grew up with camping with. It's hilarious. Don't stick your cold get off me. Hey, get, drop it. Okay.
Are you
That's good.
What is the definition of bowl? An eating vessel.
Is it good?
You wanted to walk down by the water, right? Why didn't you get size 17?
Done an awful job at showing you guys this trip, but we've done a bunch of stuff that didn't involve me carrying this expensive camera around. I'm so tired right now, and I just started my period. So I'm having really bad cramps and my back hurts, but I'm happy I got it, honestly, because it was about 4 days late. I just got done with the dishes. We had a really yummy dinner. I did boiling shrimp with andouille sausage and zucchini and corn on the cob, which was like really easy. We just put them in foil packets and threw them in the fire, and yeah, 18 minutes later they were done, and they were pretty tasty. I got really full really fast though, because I've been eating nothing but junk food because they had really good ice cream. Oh, we went to the arcade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the kids spent an ungodly amount of money playing games just to get these little thingy toys.
Or, no, I wanted to win something on the claw machine, but it's
Claw machines are a waste of money.
I know, but-
Every single... It's been such a nice little trip and vacation. Dogs have done so well. Like, so well. This little camper, my little Betty, is just... I don't know.
Betty White.
It's been, yeah, Betty White, literally, because she's all white. But she's so comfy and cozy. Like, the bed needs some work. I need to take the shelf off because John kept waking up every 20 minutes hitting himself, and I'd wake up hearing him curse. But the mattress is definitely hard on both John and I's back. I can see where my mom was like, it's pretty uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to figure out more cushion for that, and also kind of get a handle on my organization. These things ended up being a lifesaver. I have one over here, one over there. I need to get 2 more so I can stack them, and then also put some over there. I have to be careful how much I put on this wall because this wall collapses down first and this one collapses down on top of that. So everything that's on this wall has to be like flat and flush, which these are. But I can't put like hooks over here because this lays on top of that other piece. So you just have to be careful where you put stuff. The hooks that I hung the fans from worked really well. Our fans worked really well. The weather tonight is already just like super nice and cool. It's the perfect sleeping temperature. It's just been a really wonderful trip. What do you think of the camper, John?
What?
What do you think of the camper?
It's camping, that's for sure.
Do you love Betty like I do?
Betty's good.
Yeah. I swear, John does enjoy our company. He just acts like that all the time. I don't know why.
He what?
You just sound so miserable all the time.
Why?
That's literally what you sound like.
Why are you filming me?
Yeah.
Are you ready to do the s'mores?
There's talk about only wanting hot chocolate and marshmallows. We're all pretty sweet and tuckered out.
Shoot.
Why
I
did you?
burned $7 worth of wood.
You're so cozy in your little egg. You're so cozy. Nice, Tinky. Good morning. It's Sunday. We are breaking down camp. I want to say we slept in, but we didn't really sleep in because it's so loud here. It's 9:35. We've been up since 8:30. I didn't set an alarm clock. I will say that. Yesterday we set alarm clocks. So that way we made sure we were up by like 6:37 so we could get a head start on the day. But today we're like, we just won't set any alarms. And yeah, somebody's got a generator running and it's loud. So one not good thing about campsites or campgrounds like this is you don't get any privacy, and it's pretty loud all the time. So more remote places. Did you get the zip ties to zip tie them? More remote places are quieter and more peaceful, which are nice. But yeah, it's been a nice morning though. We Kai's sneaking a Rice Krispie treat at 8 o'clock in the morning, but whatever.
It's not 8, it's like 9.
9, sorry. But the dogs are in here cozied up while I pack up the inside and organize the camper so we can break it down. And then the kids and John are doing the outside. I think we're just gonna head home early today. We're gonna hit the jumping pillows on the way out and then just go home because we're not that far away from home and we got our little escape for the weekend. John and I were talking about this last night while we were laying in bed. We were just kind of like, camping's nice because it extends the weekend. It makes you feel like you did a ton and like the weekend was so long, but then it wasn't, if that makes sense. Like we've only been here since we got here Friday at 10 o'clock, I think is when we were like finally settled in. And it's only Sunday at 9:30 and we're like, all right, ready to go home. And we feel like we've had a really full weekend. I think the doggies are ready to go home. Yeah. So there are some things that stay in the camper at all times, like my disposable stuff that I have left over from Ava's graduation party will stay in here as emergency stuff. Food obviously all comes out except for our salt and pepper grinders.
My Rice Krispie fell on the floor.
Oh my gosh, you throw it away?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, no more sugar.
I know.
Zip tie these please, neatly.
I can't. I actually don't know how to zip tie.
Alright, get me 2 zip ties.
I don't know where they are.
Oh my gosh, why I saw that.
Oh, it's not.
What's in your pocket?
My
Candy?
charger.
Oh.
I thought I had a zip tie. in
Kids
my
are so
pocket.
sneaky, man. Like, I want to be trusting, but y'all are sneaky. What do you?
I have a zip tie.
What you got in that pouch of yours?
I got a
Why do you have a mouse
trap.
trap? Wait a second. Why do you have a mouse trap in your fanny
My
pack?
glasses, my headphones, a 3D printed Boeing 717.
Oh, that's where this piece came from.
Oh, yeah. And just more snacks and crystals.
13-year-old boys are weird. But anyways, some stuff stays in here, some stuff gets taken out. So that is what we were doing. Electric tea kettle was so convenient to have on this trip. Highly recommend. Same with my little mini personal sized rice cooker. All things came in super handy.
Feels like you've had this camera for forever. Is this camera older than me?
No. Oh my goodness. Alright, so it has been a very stressful couple days. So we got home. I don't even know, honestly, where this vlog ended last, but Monday I woke up with an excruciating migraine. Don't know this. I suffer from really, really bad migraines to the point where I've wound up in the ER a couple times and just been told the same thing, which was go home. There's nothing we can do for you. I've seen numerous doctors for them, neurologist, ophthalmologist, neurologist, all sorts of people, and just they tell me the same thing, which is, oh, these are common, blah, blah, blah. They can be hormonal, they can be seasonal. If they get worse, come back, and then they just give me stronger drugs. Long story short, Monday I woke up and basically just felt a migraine coming on. They usually happen during transitional seasons, so usually from summer to fall and then spring to summer is when they're the worst. I would say the ones in the fall are far worse. It didn't really surprise me that much, but the weather was so nice that I don't really know what happened. But I woke up on Monday feeling like one was coming on, so I did my usual, like drew the curtains, John took the kids to school, and I just laid low. And then by the nighttime I was vomiting around the clock all night long, and I didn't eat for 2 days. So, and I couldn't keep fluids down. I did end up taking my sumatriptan, which is this really just super strong, nasty drug that I don't really like to take. It's really expensive, but I was really bad to the point where I just couldn't handle it anymore. Not a great time. So by Tuesday night, I was finally feeling a little bit better, but then it came on that migraine hangover where I just felt like I had been out all night drinking, and I just was like just bombed. Like I just felt awful, but in a different way. So I've been slowly crawling out of that fog all week. It's Friday now. I don't know what else to say. It's just been a long week. And I'm really lucky because if you follow me on Instagram, I did post about this, and I had a lot of subscribers tell me their stories about how they have migraines. And I do feel very lucky because I only get them seasonally, so like 4, maybe a year. I think the most I've had in 1 year was like 5. But, you know, hearing from some of my subscribers and followers on Instagram, I've learned that some people get them like multiple times a week, and I just can't even imagine having that happen. Following me since way back when, 9-10 years ago, my endometriosis used to knock me out for like every month. I was out for a week, usually in the emergency rooms. I've gotten past that because of the changes I've made in my lifestyle and my body changing, which I'm very thankful for, but I can't imagine going back to that where I have something so debilitating every week that I can't plan my life. So I do count myself lucky that my migraines are not weekly, and instead they're just, a handful throughout the year. But when they hit, it's hard to remember feeling lucky, and it's hard to remember that they'll stop when they're happening because they're just that bad. I felt like I was dying. Anyways, that's where I've been. So I am gonna just end it here. If there's not a lot of footage, I apologize, but I do want to keep consistent to my weekly uploads. I know I skipped this week that I'm in right now as I'm filming because I was in bed with a migraine, but yeah, I want to keep this going because as I was packing away my office and clearing stuff through my office and putting away camera equipment and stuff, as much as I want to sometimes walk away from this space, I find it really hard to, because I do really enjoy the connection that I have with you, and that's hard to give up because this is a connection I've had for almost 12 years. You know, Kaya, I started filming, my first original video I filmed was before I even was pregnant with Kaya. And now she is in 5th grade. She is turning 11 in October. That's a long time to be with somebody, regardless if you know them in real life. So yeah, I want to keep my uploads consistent. I would like to keep this something as a part of my life. So again, I'm sorry if this video is super short, but yeah, that's just gonna be how it is because I don't want it to be super long because I don't know what's on this SD card. So yeah, I hope you're doing well and I hope you had a wonderful Labor Day weekend because obviously this is going up after Labor Day weekend. So see you soon.